Hello and welcome back to G.A.R. Productions. Thank you guys for tuning in today and for your recent support and all the new subscribers. I really appreciate that. Again, I'm going to mention it here in the beginning of the video. We're trying to get to like 1,000 subscribers or more before the end of the year. So I have a giveaway running to meet those goals. And if we meet those goals, I'm going to do a couple set giveaways. So check out like 2.5 weeks ago, there's a video that's entitled something and then giveaway. Watch that for the details on how to enter the giveaway. And then also like this video as well, and subscribe if you enjoy this content. I really appreciate all the new subscribers and new people of the community we're gathering. I really appreciate your support. Today I'm going to go off a little bit. I'm going to do the ATTE review like I put in the poll last week, and I'm going to take a week off from the Q&A. Only had like 2 questions, so if you have questions, put them down in either last week's Q&A or down in the comments below and I'll try and do a Q&A next week. Maybe. I'll also be traveling next week for Christmas, so I don't know what my video schedule is going to be like the end of this week and next week, so I don't know. There might only be this video this week. I'm not sure yet, and there might only be one video next week. Just as a disclaimer, I'm not sure. But we'll get right into it. The ATTE, one of the best Lego Star Wars sets, honestly, of all time. In Five Lonely Clones, if you haven't checked him out, he's a decent-sized YouTube channel. He's about like 10,000 subscribers. I really like his content. He just released like yesterday all the Episode 3 Lego Star Wars sets ranked, and he ranked that as the #1 Episode 3 set. So I don't know if I agree with it. It would be in top 5 for sure. Episode 3 sets, maybe even top 1 for me as well. It's an amazing set. So we'll look at the minifigures first. First of all, we have just the regular B1 battle droid. The staple of every Lego clone droid set since 1999, with only like slight variations since then. But I mean, honestly, they nailed it. I say they nailed it in 1999, and they're still nailing it today. I don't know what they could do to improve it. I think it's honestly perfect the way it is. We don't need to spend too much time on it. We'll look at the 212 Trooper next. Oh, what could have been one of the best clone troopers of all time, but dashed into 1,000 pieces. Like the leg printing is amazing. I really like the white torso hip. I like it originally with the 501st, but now I really do like it. They nailed the little orange on the top of the hip. The torso is amazing. Just very good printing, very good detail. And then you get to the helmet, and it's just all falls apart at the helmet. And yes, I do not like the helmet holes unless a clone trooper needs them, so these clones don't need them, and they still had the regular ones without helmet holes in production. They could have given it to these troopers, but they decided not to. And the bigger thing that gets me is the horrible print on the orange V on the front of the helmet. I know they might have had issues in printing it because of the helmet holes, but they nailed it in the last 212 Troopers, at least the V coming to a point at the top of the helmet, and then it comes to a line. That is disappointing to me. It is. I still like the Trooper, but it could have been, like in the video, it's pretty down far. If you guys want to check out every Lego Star Wars Clone Trooper since 2020, 2023, I have ranked. That's another video I have past couple weeks. Check that out as well. And he's pretty low on the list because of that, the helmet holes and the printing issues. Next, we have the Clone Gunner. I really do, again, don't like the helmet holes, but putting that aside, we've already established that I really like this Clone Gunner. It's something that was unexpected. Lego really didn't have to put him in this set, but I'm very thankful that they did. I really like this Phase 2 Gunner. I actually have 2 or 3 of them. I only have one ATT, but I do have 2 or 3 of him, and I honestly can't tell you which one even with the helmet holes, if I like this one or the 2017 Clone Gunner better. I don't know which one I'd have to say. And then obviously the big craze, Phase 2 Commander Cody. They, 212 did a not great job to say the least, but then Commander Cody's just, I don't know what else they could have done besides redoing the visor, but that would have been a lot of work, and I understand them not being able to do that, but just a perfect printing. They got the rank insignia right there. Just he's absolutely amazing minifigure and the best in the set, and one of the best Episode 3 Lego Star Wars minifigures they have ever made. So just such a amazing minifigure and a highly requested minifigure at that. We'll look first at the Dwarf Spider Droid. It's just a run-of-the-mill Dwarf Spider Droid. They haven't changed a lot since 2014. Slight variations, but the core hasn't really changed since 2013, excuse me. So it really hasn't changed in 10 years, honestly. We'll kind of push him aside. Yes, should have been a crab droid based on the box art. They could have got away with having a dwarf spider droid if they had done the box art from season 7 of the Clone Wars. I still can't remember that one playing off the top of my head, but the Mandalore arc, when Anakin comes to save Obi-Wan on the bridge, you see an ATTE and there's a dwarf spider droid, but a crab droid is absent. So if they had done that planet in the background, they could have kind of got away with it. But they went like, oh, this is an episode 3 set, but we did a dwarf spider droid instead of a crab droid. And they said they didn't even think about doing a crab droid. I'm like, okay, I don't understand that decision. But nonetheless, it's a good dwarf spider droid, even though we still need a crab droid. But the main thing in this set, though, the reason you're probably going to buy, at least one of the big reasons, is the ATTE. This is the best Lego Star Wars ATTE Lego has ever made. I like it a lot better than I thought I would. Originally, when I first saw the pictures, I was kind of like, it's okay. I didn't think it was going to be that much of an improvement over 2013 ATTE. Man, I was wrong. The legs here are pretty well mostly redesigned, especially the exterior look of the legs, and it's just spot on. I cannot describe how good they got the legs. The cannon is actually better. It is changed a little bit and it's better. I like the stud shooters on this better than the flick fire missiles on the last one, so I really like that. The front part does come out, so you can put your clone gunner in there. And the last one had the issue, at least for me, that you had to put the clone's hands all the way up to get it back in the ATTE. This one you do not. They can look like they're controlling the tank, and you can put it right back in. So I really like that small improvement. We'll look here at the front of the interior. So if you lift that up, the last ATTE had nothing. This one has a little thing that you can take out where you can put clones, and it's actually almost modular. I don't know if they meant it that way, but it doesn't really, according to the set, snap into place. So you could make your own little things and put it in there on the same base plate length, and you could put your own things in there instead. So I find that addition really, really cool. I like that the way that they have the gun come up, it's more sturdy than the last one, even though it's very similar to the last one, yet it's still more sturdy. So I really like that. The back comes down differently, and I really like how they have redesigned that. Again, a better design with that. And then way better seating arrangements as well. The last one you could get like maybe 2 clone troopers in there, and now in the back you can get 5 clone troopers, which is really nice. And it also has better spots for weapons than the last one. Like this one has a little thing over here that you can put the guns in, and you could technically put guns in the other corner, or again, a modular thing of your own building or one of the other things that's in the set you can put there, and that's really incredible. I really just am astounded and praise Lego for that design. It's just so incredible how they were able to put little details on the inside that just made the inside help the overall ATT just far surpass the last ATT, even though exteriorly at a glance it doesn't look that different. But especially when you go in the interior, you see how much it's changed and how much better it has gotten. And then also just little fun things like the coffee cup, the fire extinguisher, the thermal detonators is just nice little additions. So that is the ATTE, just one of the best Lego Star Wars sets, especially in the past couple of years, that's for sure. Army building, it is a great army builder. It is expensive, so it is, but if you're in the vehicle realm, if you want vehicle and clones, it's hard to beat 5 clones in a vehicle. Lego very rarely gives us 5 clones in one set. I am hard-pressed on the top of my mind to think of a set that has come with 5 clone troopers. The AT-OT and Dropship is the only one coming to mind that had more than 4 clone troopers. Usually, if you're lucky, they tap out at 4, and usually most clone vehicles have less. The last ATTE had 1 clone trooper. And then this one has 5. So for clone-wise, that's a very high count. It's an amazing walker. So yes, and right now, for the past couple months, almost everyone has had it on sale for like $30 off. That's incredible. That's like 30% off almost, or 25% off, 20 to 25% off. So that is an incredible deal. It's a really good army builder, especially now with it being on sale. Yes, it's not like you can get the clones for like $4 a piece, but that's not a bad price, especially for such a good set. So if you're wanting a big clone vehicle and want clones, even with the helmet holes, it's still a really good set to get. So if you guys are interested and still haven't yet to get your ATTE, I'll post a affiliate link down below. It helps out the channel. And again, if you need an ATE, check it out there. And I think that's going to do it for this episode. Again, one of my favorite sets, one of the newest addition to my collection. My wife actually got this for me for Christmas, and I did open it a little early. We won't talk about that, but it is my newest set to my collection and is one of my favorites in the past recent years. And it probably is going to end up being easily top 10, but probably top 5 favorite Lego Star Wars clone sets. I don't know about sets overall, but it'll definitely be in my top 5 clone sets. So thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed, leave a comment or leave a like, leave a comment down below. Again, maybe a question for the Q&A, or what's the favorite set that you got or you hope to get this Christmas. And tell me what you would like to see maybe next week. If you want to see another review, or if you want to do the Q&A, let me know that. And again, subscribe if you haven't. Thank you guys so much for those of you who have been liking and commenting and subscribing. It's been helping the channel grow, and it's just really been encouraging to me. All of you guys saying comments, and a lot of you just saying really encouraging words of saying how the channel is great and I'm doing a good job. And I really appreciate that. That means a lot, because I know I have a lot to learn. I still have a lot of things I want to work out and tweak with and get really a lot better. I know I can get a lot better, but it's really encouraging when you guys give that support now. So thank you guys for watching. If I don't have a video on Friday, I hope you guys have a very Merry Christmas and a wonderful time with friends and family, and I hope that you at least get one of those Lego Star Wars sets that's on your wish list this year. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.